September 2024 is shaping up to be an absolute blast for gaming, with a lineup that's guaranteed to keep us all glued to our screens. Whether you're into high-octane action, immersive RPGs, or just want to relive some classic adventures, this month has something for everyone. Today I'm taking you through 10 great upcoming games of September 2024 you shouldn't miss. Trust me, there are some real gems in here that you're going to want on your radar. So without further ado, let's get started. Kicking off our list at number 10 is the casting of Frank Stone. Now, I've always had a soft spot for games that dive deep into narrative-driven experiences, and this one looks like it's going to hit all the right notes. You play as Frank Stone, a private investigator haunted by his past, trying to solve complex mysteries in a gritty noir-inspired world. What really caught my attention is the branching storyline, where your decisions can lead to drastically different outcomes. It's like a mix of Ella Noire and Heavy Rain, but with a darker, more psychological twist. For those of you who love a good story and don't mind a bit of moral ambiguity, this one's a must-play when it drops on September 3rd.
I think you're starting to see what we're up against.
Your call, Chris.
Drugstore. I don't want to risk missing our chance.
Sure. Curiosity Shop does look pretty cool.
We can check it out after.
Fair enough.
I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't this.
After 40 years of pain, why would you choose to live with more?
You're not okay, are you? I'm sleepwalking through a nightmare and I just can't seem to wake up.
There's no reward for me when I've done what I've got to do.
This is insane!
I can't live like this anymore. I can't live in this nightmare.
Come on, come on, come on.
It's a prison. Something far older.
What is that?
That?
At number 9, we have Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. If you're anything like me, you've probably spent way too much time wishing you could hop on a broomstick and play some Quidditch. Well, that dream is about to become a reality. This game takes the beloved sport from the Harry Potter universe and brings it to life in a way that I think fans have been waiting for. You can play solo or team up with friends in this fast-paced competitive experience. What's great is that it's not just about flying and scoring. There's a real strategy to it, from choosing your team's tactics to mastering the different roles on the pitch. It's launching on September 3rd across all major platforms, so get ready to channel your inner chaser or seeker.
As the intimidating beater, you control the pace of play. Or step into Harry Potter's role for yourself as your team's seeker. From the Weasley family burrow to the Quidditch World Cup, you'll compete inside venues you've seen in the movies, as well as places you've only read about in the books. Your path to become a Quidditch legend has officially begun. Harry Potter Quidditch Champions, available beginning September 3rd on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
Coming in at number 8 is Age of Mythology Retold. Now, if you're a fan of classic real-time strategy games like I am, this is one you've probably been waiting for. I remember spending countless hours on the original summoning gods and leading armies of mythological creatures into battle. With this retold version, not only are we getting updated graphics and smoother gameplay, but there's also talk of new content that'll add even more depth to the experience. It's been a long time since we've had a truly great mythology-based RTS, and this one looks like it's going to deliver. Whether you're a veteran of the series or a newcomer, September 4th is the day to dive into some epic godly warfare on PC and Xbox Series X and S. Number 7 on our list is Astro Bot, a game that holds a special place in my heart for its sheer charm and creativity. This time around, Astro Bot returns exclusively for the PS5, bringing even more of that joyful platforming action that made the original such a hit. And if you've never experienced Astro Bot in VR, you're in for a treat. It's one of those rare games that feels like it was made for VR with its clever use of perspective and immersive environments. What I love about Astro Bot is how it perfectly balances fun and challenge, making it a game that's both accessible and rewarding. Mark September 6th on your calendars because this is one PS5 exclusive you won't want to miss.
What did you say your name was?
At number 6, we've got Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. I have to say, as someone who's been a fan of the Warhammer universe for years, this game is a dream come true. The first Space Marine game was a blast, and the sequel looks like it's going to crank the intensity up to 11. You play as a Space Marine, the ultimate warrior in a universe that's as grim and dark as it gets. You will take on hordes of enemies with some of the most brutal combat you'll find in any game. What I'm really excited about is the sheer scale of the battles. You're not just fighting a few enemies, you're up against entire armies. If you're into high-octane action with a deep, immersive universe backing it up, September 9th is the day you'll want to clear your schedule.
Clear that bull-climbing stuff! Death to all Xenos! Now we end this. I have been dying to carve up some Xenos. Bomb is in place, Command! We can make it! Keep going! The lights will guide us, brothers. Going to kill you soon enough, demon! Hold fast, brothers! Withstand the heat and keep moving!
Number 5 on our list is Lollipop Chainsaw RePOP. Now this is a game that's as wild and crazy as it gets, and I mean that in the best possible way. The original Lollipop Chainsaw was a cult classic for its over-the-top action, dark humor, and totally out-there storyline. This remaster, or should I say RePOP, brings Juliet Starling and her chainsaw back to life with updated graphics and some new content to keep things fresh. It's not just a simple remaster, it's a full-on revival of a game that was always more about fun and style than anything else. If you're looking for something that doesn't take itself too seriously but still delivers tons of action, September 12th is when you can jump back into the zombie slaying madness. Racing into number 4 is Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. This game is like a dream come true for car enthusiasts. I've always loved the Test Drive series for its mix of open world exploration and competitive racing, and Solar Crown looks like it's taking that to the next level. Set on a 1-to-1 scale of Hong Kong Island, this game offers a massive open world to explore, filled with challenges, events, and of course some of the most exotic cars you can imagine. What's really cool is the focus on customization, not just of your cars but also your avatar and lifestyle within the game. Whether you're a hardcore racer or just someone who loves to cruise around in style, September 12th is the day to start your engines on PC, PS5 and Xbox Series X and S.
And shine among the elite.
From the car
stars I've earned throughout the competition.
And the increasingly luxurious suites that I could claim as my reputation grew.
The times I've spent challenging my rivals.
And earning the respect of my teammates. I have proved my worth.
The Sharps opened their doors to me. Their representation of sophistication and prestige made me join them without hesitation.
The streets expressed what I always believed. Success is synonymous with making an impression. And it was the perfect match.
My life on this island has been shaped by all these automotive and luxury experiences.
All this in a competition where regret can't be looked at as failure.
Streets are Sharps. There is only one name this island will remember.
Streets or Sharps, you write your own story. Test Drive Unlimited is back.
Taking the number 3 spot is Dead Rising Deluxe Remastered. I have so many fond memories of the original Dead Rising. The sheer chaos of running through a mall filled with zombies using whatever you could find as a weapon. This remastered version brings all of that back with updated visuals, smoother gameplay, and all the DLC content rolled into one package. It's the perfect excuse to revisit the game or experience it for the first time if you missed out back in the day. What's really awesome about Dead Rising is its blend of horror and humor. One minute you're scared out of your mind and the next you're laughing at the absurdity of it all. September 19th can't come soon enough for this zombie-filled nostalgia trip.
Did you just say zombies?
Take a look out there. Those ain't zombies. What would you call them?
Quick, move! Get over here!
At number 2, we have Enotria, The Last Song. This is one of those games that immediately caught my eye with its stunning visuals and unique setting. It's an RPG that draws heavily on Italian folklore, which is something we don't see very often in games, and that alone makes it stand out. The world of Enotria is beautifully crafted with a mix of myth and magic that creates a truly immersive experience. But what really has me excited is the combat system. It's a mix of traditional RPG mechanics with some innovative twists that make each encounter feel fresh and challenging. The story, which revolves around a cursed land and the last hope for its salvation, promises to be both emotional and epic in scale. If you're a fan of RPGs that offer more than just combat and really delve into the lore and atmosphere, Enotria, The Last Song is one you shouldn't miss when it drops on September 19th.
1,000 words and tales worn as medals avail naught for a hero's self-proclaimed. And what of you, trespasser? Have you come to pry the stone from his boot? It matters not. Your fate is sealed by weapon drawn. This day,
and finally, taking the number 1 spot on our list is ZOOCHOSIS. Now, this is one game that's been flying under the radar, but trust me, it's going to make waves when it launches on September 23rd. ZOOCHOSIS is a psychological horror game that plays on your deepest fears and anxieties. The premise is simple yet terrifying. You find yourself trapped in a twisted, nightmarish zoo where the animals aren't the only things to fear. The game's atmosphere is incredibly tense, with each moment designed to keep you on edge. I'm a huge fan of horror games that mess with your mind, and ZOOCHOSIS looks like it's going to do just that. If you're brave enough to take on this psychological thrill ride, mark your calendars for September 23rd. It's going to be a wild, unsettling experience that horror fans won't want to miss. So those were the 10 great upcoming games of September 2024 that you shouldn't miss. Let me know in the comments which game you're most excited for, and don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future gaming content. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.